What have you seen with very traumatized people?
The most traumatized group as a whole that I've met,
Gay
and you'll
men?
this will sound very funny. No, white girls.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I can see that. I can see that.
Because white girls are, whether people want to admit it or not, they're the most desired. And so whenever you're the most desired, you field the most amount of psychic hooks. What I've fielded with white women is that they hold the most amount of thoughts about themselves. And the thoughts a lot of times have contradictions relative to reality. It's contradictory to reality.
Yeah.
They have the most amount of body dysmorphia. So in the way I work with people, like body dysmorphia is a pretty big deal. They actually can't see their body. They just see the idea of their body. And white women from like the get are told you have to look like this. And that doesn't sound like real trauma, especially the people that from like a war torn area or whatever. But that's why I appreciate what you're talking about with Sharia law and like, women being covered and not actually having, all
Yeah, it
this.
causes so much damage. Like all these people being like, oh, you just hate women. I'm like, what you're doing is so damaging. Like when you're having 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old girls in like these spandex and bikinis and competing against each other and looking at marketing and looking at other girls and their boyfriend watches a lot of pornography and wants a blow job. And it's like them up so bad that like modesty and keeping women out of the male gaze is the love of women. It's
It
everything's
is.
inverted. It's like the whole covering of women in public is how to keep their trauma low. Fact.
Exactly. It
And
is.
so when people act like that, oh, you just hate and want to control women, it's like, no, you want to psychically vampire their ass from the time they're 10.